I think a good teacher is passionate about their students and about their content. And that's what's great about Jeff is he's a big old geek and he lets us all be geeks with him.
My name is Geoff Glover and I teach in the English department here at the University of Pittsburgh. And I teach science fiction, African American literature, and we're dealing with issues of representation, who gets to be an author, who gets to read the text, how those texts are going to be read, and what purpose science fiction has in general at this point in time.
Probably the word he uses most in all of his courses is intersectionality. He wants to examine the totality of character in a text. What kind of social power do they have? What does their race or their class or their gender say about them, and what can we learn from that?
Science fiction gives us as its base premise this idea that the world we're reading isn't the world we live in. It's one of the few literatures that allows us to reconfigure what is. And then we can explore from that issues of identity, issues of community, connectivity.
A lot of the times he'll talk about equity and other things of that nature. I find it personally rewarding because it's something that I definitely have to experience on a daily basis being a person of color. It really helps me gain another perspective of what my classmates and peers think about issues that I have to deal with regularly. And so I think it's really important to have somebody like Geoffrey Glover because he's able to facilitate a classroom environment where we all feel comfortable enough to talk about these really interesting and engaging topics.
When it comes to race, which is what I most often deal with, you have to make sure that everybody is on the same page, that they understand that everybody is raced and that everyone has a stake in racial discussions. So we have to kind of remove this veneer of normalcy from certain groups. And we also have to remove the veneer of expertise by others. And it's only by kind of equating the value of these voices that the discussion itself then begins to take off.